But then they say civilization started in the next age, the age of Cancer. Look at that.
Yeah.
When we say, and you look at something simple, like you can look at, we had a CBS documentary on the pharaohs of ancient Egypt. And we found that it was mentioned that temples in Thebes, in 3100 BC, temples in Thebes were considered prehistoric. Okay? And they say civilization developed in the age of Cancer. Prehistoric temples in Thebes from the east, civilization just developed in the age of Cancer from the west. Clear proof that Eastern civilization was already here, Western civilization is new. They can only report what they remember. Wow. They've only been here that long. Okay? So, the next age is the age of Taurus. And this was around 3000 BC to 1500 BC, somewhere around that period. They call this the age of Earth, agriculture, and the bull. Okay? This is the time, the age of Taurus, 3800 BC to 1600 BC, approximately. If you notice, I'm giving you these different figures. But the reason is because we want to deal with an approximate. Around 3000 something to around 1000 something years before the birth of Christ, we have the age of Taurus. This also corresponds with the Middle Kingdom of Egypt. We're around the 4th dynasty now. Remember, civilization started in Cancer. Okay, then we had Gemini, where writing started. Okay, so now we're into Taurus, where it's the 4th dynasty in Egypt. It's most notable for the building of the pyramids of Khufu, designed by Imhotep, the little black. And I mean that in terms of how he appears, the little black statue that's found in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo.
So he was the founder, or he was the...
Imhotep was the architect of the pyramids of Sneferu, which came in the 3rd dynasty, right before the pyramids of Khufu, which came in the 4th dynasty.
Wow, the pyramids been up for so long.
For so long, yeah. So during the age of the Taurian age, the age of the bull, is where the pyramids are said to have been built, around the 4th dynasty of ancient Kemet, or what's called the Middle Kingdom of Egypt.
I wonder if it will ever fall.
Okay, now we have the age of Aries. Again, around 1600 BC, ended, stopped at the Taurian age, around 1600 BC or so, to around 498 years after the death of Christ. Now we're into the Common Era. Okay? Now, Aries represents, obviously a symbol is the ram. Okay? Just in short, Aries symbol is the ram. It just so happened that during this age, the battering ram was invented. Just gives you kind of an idea. It's chilling to think. Leo is a fire sign. The earth warmed during the Leo age. Okay? Cancer is a moon sign. Nurture. The moon, it nurtures the earth. It's like the woman. In many numerological sciences, the moon is associated with nurturing, with cultivating, with feminine gods, which brings validity to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, bringing us the moon representing the woman or the earth. It's actually an ancient chemical science that was already in existence that he brought to us. Okay? But anyway, the Cancer age was the age of the moon, the age of nurturing. That's what civilization, like babies coming up. Then the age of the bull, the strong bull. This is when they built these strong structures. I mean, actually, man's actions correspond, So now we're at the age of Pisces, or rather, we're at the age of Aries, right? And Aries is a symbol of the ram. The battering ram was invented in this time. Why is that important? I'm talking about the huge, not what CIA, FBI, ATF use, not a little one. I'm talking about almost as big as a building, battering rams. Thousands of people pushing it. Okay?
I thought you was talking about a real ram.
Well, the symbol is the ram. The symbol of Aries is the ram. But during the Aryan age, and that word Aryan, everybody associates it with a particular thing? Yes, it's associated that way. Okay? During the Aryan Age is where most of, and I want to get,
That was born for found.
I want to get my, that's when a whole lot of war, I'm going to just say this, that's when a whole lot of war broke out. Okay? There was a lot of Western conquest, you know, from Western civilization was running around. Let me see. In particular, just give me a quick second. I thought I had some of the wars mentioned, but I don't.
What was that war, you know?
I don't.
When Jesus died.
I don't have many of the wars mentioned, but I'll give you a good time frame. This is around the time Moses was born. Okay? Around the time Moses was born. During the Aryan Age. Now, the end of the Aryan Age, or rather the end of the Taurian Age, which is the age of the bull, is when Moses came around. Okay? Without getting too biblical, because I know it's a sensitive issue. But one reference that's made in secular sciences that's made to Moses telling the people that the calf should not be worshipped, breaking the calf. This was said to be the end of the age of the bull, which calf is a baby bull. So the people were worshiping a bull during the Taurus age. And then Moses came along and broke it. Some say that this is where the age of Aries began, the age of the ram. And that's where the battering ram was invented. That's where a whole lot of the walls that had been built up during the age of Cancer got knocked down, and many cities and villages and towns were pillaged during the Aryan Age. It was a time of war and chaos, like the ram. The ram, if you notice, they spent a lot of time butting horns.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what happened during the Aryan Age.